Not far from the picturesque beauty of Venice lies a place of unspeakable horror. Poveglia, the dreaded island where death lingers and shadows whisper secrets of torment. This small piece of land, overlooked by most, is notorious among those who dare delve into the macabre. Its twisted history, drenched in pain and sorrow, has earned it the chilling reputation of being one of the most haunted places on Earth. But beware, the story of Poveglia is not for the faint of heart. In the 18th century, as the plague swept mercilessly through Europe, Poveglia was transformed from an unassuming island into a place of unspeakable agony. Ships would dock under the cover of twilight, unloading the sick and dying. Most were dragged against their will, abandoned to perish in isolation. The air was thick with the stench of burning flesh as mass graves consumed the infected. Over 100,000 souls are said to have met their end here. Locals whisper that their screams of anguish have never truly stopped. Many claim that as the moonlight dances on the lagoon, you can hear cries rising from the island, carried on a cold, unnatural breeze. These restless spirits are said to resent the living who dare come too close, their misery etched into the bones of Poveglia itself. As if the plague-ravaged past wasn't enough, the 1920s brought a new horror to Poveglia, a mental asylum. This was no sanctuary for healing. It was a house of despair, where the vulnerable were subjected to monstrous experiments. Lobotomies were carried out with crude instruments, and the screams of tortured patients became as common as the tolling of the bell. Legends warn that the asylum's doctors succumbed to the island's darkness, driven mad by the tortured souls he tormented. It's said he met his end by leaping, or being pushed, from the bell tower. To this day, the bell no longer rings, but some visitors swear they hear its phantom toll in the dead of night, as if calling something wicked from the beyond. Abandoned for decades, Poveglia now stands as a decaying monument to its grim past. Paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers who have dared to step onto its shores report harrowing experiences. Whispers in empty halls, ghostly figures that appear for only a split second, and a suffocating presence that chills the bravest of hearts. Many who visit speak of nightmares so vivid they haunt them for years. Visions of twisted faces and claw-like hands, desperate to drag them into eternal darkness. Poveglia is more than a condemned island. It is a scar on the fabric of reality, where the living and dead collide in the shadows. For those who love a good horror story, it stands as a forbidden chapter, a place of lingering dread that even time refuses to cleanse. Do you dare to uncover its secrets? Or will Poveglia's curse claim yet another victim?